this plant, you know. Mm, yeah. Give thanks for rain. Yeah, man, bend the plant. Hmm. Pete Simpson, good morning. Yeah, man, blessings. Blessings. You know, I'm on the air. I give thanks for rain. What's up with you? How are you doing? You know, happy Sunday. You know, happy New Year. You know, wish you all the best for the 2026. Yeah, for me, I'll continue do, you know, what I'm doing and doing greater things. Yeah, keep on doing gardening, you know. Yeah, the rain does a lot more for the plants than any amount of water you can put on them. Trust me. Just waking up, gardening is paradise for me. Definitely, definitely Pete Simpson. You know, definitely. It's one of the way that I, you know, shut out a lot of noise. Yeah, whenever I get my hands in the soil, you know, I forget about everything, you know. Maybe I can call it a time for meditation for I and I, you know. Yeah, so it's definitely it's definitely paradise. Yeah, man, definitely paradise. It's an amazing feelings when you can plant in a while I'm trying to catch. Yeah, in a while I'm trying to catch. And I know I have two apple tree to replant. Yeah, what that tell me, you know, you have to keep on trying and trying and trying, you know, and that's our Jamaican apple. Yeah, so yeah, The next thing I learn about gardening, or I realized, sometimes it's not about the space that you are in, the big space that you have, you know, but is what you do with the space that you have. So sometimes you may have a small space, yeah, and in that small space, you use pots to create a garden. So as you see here, I have a lot of plants in pots, you know, which are doing well. Yeah, like this spiritweed plant, doing well, you know. Mm. Oh, aches and pains slow me down at 68 years young, but I have to keep going. Yeah, definitely, Pete Simpson. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Yeah, you know, sometimes when you do gardening and slow down, your gut feelings, your inner gut feelings will teach you how to take care of yourself, you know. It will teach you how to help to alleviate some of the aches and pain, you know. Even though sometimes we may feel like we reach the age for the aches and pain, but you know, slowing down, listening to your heart, you know, when all of the noise stop, then sometimes we learn how to take care of ourselves. We may even find a plant, yeah, like the rosemary plant here. Yeah, we might find a plant and it may help us with the aches and pain. Yeah, man. Just like Panadol plant here. Yeah, will help with the aches and pain, you know. Yep. Another simple plant that help with bone pain and joint pain and those things is the spinach. Yeah, man. You can you can blend it up in a green juice. Yeah, and it help with bone pain, joint pain, and all those pains, you know. You can also mix it with the celery. Yeah, yeah. But I send you prayers, Pete Simpson. You know, I send prayers. I hope that the universe will, you know, show you ways and means to, you know, help to alleviate the pain, you know, because there's something in earth here that can help with such pain. Yeah, man. There's always something in earth can help such pain. Hmm. My parsley and my dill and celery plants are doing well. Yeah. Also catch a few apple trees here and a two mango tree. Yep. Expensive. So I have to try catch two for myself too, you know. Yep. Yeah. Basil. I am trying to stay out of the pharmacy and do more. Yeah, definitely. 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 Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know? Definitely. Pete Simpson. Yeah, man, just get more of the natural stuff in the body, in the system. You know? Yeah. Get in the stuffs that can help with, yeah, the pain, the joints. Get in the ginger in the system. Yeah. Get in the cayenne pepper in the system. Yeah. Yeah, man. Cayenne pepper is one of those things where you can cook with without using any other salt and all them stuff. Yeah, man. And the cayenne pepper help to remove inflammation from the joints. Yeah, man. Likewise, the ginger. A lot of us, know ginger for just blending in juice and making tea. But the ginger can also cook with. So instead of you use the salt, you may use the cayenne pepper and the ginger. Yeah, man. Get rid of the inflammation out of the body. hmm And once you get rid of the inflammation out of the body, then you will have less pains. Yeah, man. Most issues that we face, in the body is mucus. And if we can get rid of the mucus out of the body, then we have less joint pain. Yeah, man. As long as we can get rid of the mucus out of the body. And if we use more of the ginger and the cayenne pepper, we are able to get rid of the mucus out of the body. Yeah. Put some more vitamin C in the body. Yep. Yeah, man. Some more vitamin C in the body. Using fruits like pomegranate. You know. Yeah. Because of the storm, I lose most of the bearing fruit off a lot of these trees. I had mulberry. Yeah, man, I had mulberry. hmm I still enjoy them. So get some more vitamin C in the body. The vitamin C does a lot. Does a lot. hmm There are two herbs where I always introduce people that does a lot for the body. One is called burdock root. That's Burdock root. And the next one is Sasa perilla. These two herbs does a lot for the body. Yeah? When you talk about iron, minerals, yeah, these herbs does a lot for the body. Mm. Does a lot for the body. Time to more vegetables in our diet. Like color. That callaloo is just callaloo, minerals. Yeah. So we have to just take a breather, close our eyes, and intentional, intentionally asking the earth to help us, to advise us how to take care of ourselves. Hmm. This herb here is called fresh cut. One of them plants where I and I grandmother advised me not to be out of it. Hmm. Yeah, if you have any form of cuts and bruises and all them stuff, yeah man, this fresh cut can do the job. Can do the job. We know the master for cuts and bruises is the aloe vera. Yep. So it's all about just understanding how to take care of oneself. Put something in the earth, man. This right here, I actually cut scallion from it, and it's really a slice of onion. I plant in this pot and it grow large and cut it already. This here is just a little piece of rosemary I sticking on the pot and see it come up nice. Yeah, coming up nice. Nice. What the song say? I'm next in line for my blessings. I'm next in line. Mm-hmm. Can I use a sticker? Brace up. Brace up the thing. This is another plant that doing research is. Yeah man, susumba. Yeah man, susumba is one of those vegetable that you can put in coffee. A lot of people love the susumba with show you what the susumba look. Yeah, this is what the susumba look like. Yeah man, it can even prepare with akito. Yeah, it can make juice. Yeah, yeah man, it bitter for the taste bud, but healthy for the body. Yep. Everybody is afraid of things. Yeah, it's bitter, but healthy for the body, Healthy body, healthy for the body. See, our next one, Aki. Our next one, Aki. Oh, that water now with me. Yeah, man. Bobby Yaz. Yeah, man. Blessings to you. Happy Sunday, happy New Year. Wish you, a prosperous New Year. Wish that in all your pursuit, yeah, will make sense for you in the 2026 year. Yeah, man. Whatever aspiration you have, I wish you the best in it. I wish you the best going towards it. Yeah, man. Bobby Yas. Bobby Yaz. Yeah, hope I pronounce the name correctly. Yeah, hope I pronounce the name correctly. Yep, yep. The amount of rain that fall first night, I never know say the sun would have come out. Although the sun, no, yeah. I guess this is the vibe Bob Marley had when him write the song Misty No Sun. I know you're out there somewhere having fun. Yeah, man. You're out there somewhere having. So for me, may not be experiencing sunshine here, but someone else is experiencing sunshine. Someone else having fun in the sunshine. Yeah. Someone else planting. Yeah. In the sunshine. But for this moment, I give thanks for the rain. The rain does a lot more for the plants than any amount of water you can put on them. Yep. And any amount of water. So the sun peeping out back again. Yeah. And that's the thing about the Caribbean here, Our weather is good, you know. We're still not out of the disaster season. We just had in Jamaica here, Hurricane Melissa, you know. We're still not out of it because other parts of the island having flood. Like I see some videos in St. Mary, that they're having floods. So, yeah, I know that down in the west side time, you know, based on the that, that, you know. On the I visited the airport, and I've not gone to the north coast side of the island for a while since the hurricane. When the Trelawney, a lot of houses are damaged. A lot of the hotels in Trelawney, Montego Bay, yeah, a lot of houses, you know, the owners are using tarpaulin, yeah. So Jamaica is still going through a building process, you know, and our heart goes out for our brothers and sisters, wherever in Jamaica you are, you know, what damage, however the extent of the damage from the storm, from the hurricane, our heart goes out to you, our heart goes out, you know. Hmm. And if you are someone who can assist someone who is down now, yeah, help them, yeah. It is a season of giving, helping others, help others to rebuild. This is another ackee tree that the first time is bearing. Yeah, man, first time this ackee tree bearing. Yeah, this place could have been a ackee walk, you know, because I had to get rid of many of the ackee trees so that I can plant. This is another ackee, and over here, the internet, the in and out. So that's time right here is the best place. Yeah, meringue tree. I go up into the sky. Yeah, man. Meringue tree going up in the sky. hmm What is your favorite way of using this plant called French thyme, otherwise called broadleaf thyme? What is your favorite way to use it? hmm Yep. Yeah, man. This plant here is good for stomach ache. If you're having stomach problems, stomach ache, yeah, man, make a nice tea, and you can also use it in your culinary dishes. You can use it to spice up, or we call it season up your pot. hmm Yeah, so the broadleaf thyme, yeah, carry a nice, carry a nice aroma. hmm Nice aroma. Yeah, man, the broadleaf thyme, you know. hmm Also, if you just join the live, I was sharing earlier that spinach is one of those plants that help with bone pain, joint pain, because of the minerals in it. It help with joint pain, bone pain. Yep. Yeah, this is the season for the caterpillars. Yeah, man, the season for the caterpillars. Yeah, season for the caterpillars. Mhm. Season for the caterpillars. Misty morning, I don't see no sun. Are you out there somewhere having fun? Yep. Another nice spice with nice aroma is this plant called dill. That's Dill. Yeah, man. Nice to spice up pot. So one next thing we may have problem with, yeah, man, them bug there.